Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. I hope everyone had a fantastic long weekend and were able to enjoy some time with family and friends. I'm happy to announce this morning that we are just a few subscribers away from 20,000. So a huge thank you to all of our regular viewers and subscribers out there. Your support is so greatly appreciated. Now for our next milestone of 25,000 subs, we're going to be doing an awesome giveaway. This includes some free TipRanks subscriptions as well as TipRanks swag. So make sure that you tell all of your friends about the TipRanks YouTube and that you're subscribed yourself, so you make sure that you're included in these awesome giveaways. Details will follow shortly on how to make sure that you are. Now this morning we'll be covering exciting stock market news, notable earnings reports, as well as the morning's biggest gainers and losers. So let's get right into it, starting off with exciting stock market news. U.S. stock futures are mixed and leaning a bit more to the red this morning, as the Dow futures and S&P 500 futures are down 0.08%, while NASDAQ futures are up 0.03%. Oil has jumped to its highest levels in 6 years after discussions between OPEC and its oil-producing allies were postponed indefinitely after the group was unable to come to an agreement on production policy for August and beyond. Dominating the headlines over this past weekend was Chinese ride-hailing company DIDI Global. Now, they just debuted last week on Wednesday with their IPO, which was considered a big success. Now, the stock is sliding after China has announced that the company is under a cybersecurity review. The move by the Cyberspace Administration of China, or CAC, came as they believed that DIDI was collecting personal information of its users, which was in violation of Chinese laws and regulations. Now the app is no longer allowed to be downloaded in China, and the company expects its revenues to take a hit. Meanwhile, users who have downloaded the app before the orders were passed can continue using it. There is a lot of speculation surrounding this, as some people believe that DIDI should have pulled their IPO knowing that they were under such investigation, or that Chinese regulators should cease allowing companies to list while under investigation. Their shares are currently down 20% in the pre-market. And as they are a brand new IPO, we only have one analyst rating from last week that does come in as a buy with an average upside of 60% following the recent decline. Goldman Sachs is set to acquire clinical research company PreMarket in a deal worth $8.5 billion. PreMarket offers biopharmaceutical services and helps its pharmaceutical clients to conduct trials. Under the deal, Goldman Sachs Asset Management's private equity business will acquire PreMarket. The global head of private healthcare investing within Goldman Sachs Asset Management said that we believe this investment will accelerate PreMarket's growth as it builds on the company's global footprint, strong operational capabilities, and expansive healthcare network. The Goldman Sachs stock does come in as a strong buy with an average upside potential of 10.5%. Shares of International Business Machines, or IBM, took a hit after it was announced that their president would be stepping down. James Whitehurst was appointed president last year and was the former CEO of Red Hat, which IBM acquired in 2019. He will continue to serve as senior advisor to IBM, supporting its hybrid cloud and AI strategy. The news comes in as IBM announced a series of changes to its top management. Analysts currently rate the IBM stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 8%, the most recent coming 22 days ago with an upside of nearly 25%. General Motors has opened its Advanced Design Center in Shanghai, China. The opening follows an expansion drive that doubled the design capacity and is expected to enhance GM's battery electric vehicle development. The upgraded facility features a more flexible development space and advanced technologies, and it also comes with specialized equipment that can be used to create new designs for electric and autonomous vehicles. The facility will allow General Motors to remain proactive in exploring synergies across the region while also spearheading transformation in the industry. Analysts rate the GM stock a strong buy with an average upside of 24%. Brookfield Business Partners, along with institutional partners, have signed an agreement to acquire Dexco Global in a deal worth $3.4 billion. Michigan-based Dexco manufactures highly engineered components for recreational vehicles, trailers, and towable equipment providers. The acquisition will involve around $1.1 billion of equity funding. Out of this amount, Brookfield will invest nearly $400 million, and institutional partners will put in the rest. The acquisition is expected to close by the end of this year. Analysts rate the Brookfield stock a strong buy with an average upside of over 23%. Shenandoah Telecommunications Company, otherwise known as Shentel, has declared a special dividend worth $18.75 per share, totaling an aggregate of $936.6 million. The dividend will be payable on August 2nd to shareholders of record on July 13th. Shares have soared over 15% on the news. Shentel provides broadband services through its high-speed, state-of-the-art cable, fiber optic, and fixed wireless networks to customers in the mid-Atlantic United States. The company expects approximately $19.6 million of the special dividend to be reinvested in the company's common stock via its dividend reinvestment plan. The company will use the reinvested dividends to buy back the company's shares in market transactions during the 30 days following that dividend payment date. The Shentel stock only has 2 current analyst ratings and does currently come in as a hold with an average downside of 17% following the jump last week. Now let's take a look at notable earnings reports. And we have a fairly quiet start to the week. Taking a look at the earnings calendar, we're expecting to hear from companies like Aon Mail, Global Health Clinics, and Loop Industries. The rest of the week also remains fairly quiet, but next week we start to see some big names rolling out with their latest quarterly results. So let's take a look at which stocks are this morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by Advaxis. Trading under the ticker ADXS, they're currently up over 42%. They're followed by Bridgeline Digital under BLIN, currently up 35%, following a gain of 56% at the end of last week. And Excella Health under AXLA, currently up over 27%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by Ashford Hospitality Trust. Under the ticker AHT, they're currently down 28.5%, followed by Pop Culture Group under CPOP, currently down 18%, and Full Truck Alliance under YMM, currently down over 17%. So that is everything for Tuesday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Once again, thank you all so much for your continued support. It is really exciting to pass that 20,000 subscriber milestone, and I look forward to see how quickly we can get to that 25,000 milestone too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.